Whoa! Well, guys, you know that feeling when you just lost a giant fish? Yeah. Yeah, that's me right now. Oh, that was a big fish. Oh my gosh. Giant. Just giant. Just giant. Ah!
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This is Haight's Wanderings, that's me, and we're going to go and have a ton of fun fishing somewhere today we've never been before. This is an adventure, and I gotta give a little bit of information up front. This is different from what I normally do. I really have to explain it. So we are going to be fishing a failed dam today. A dam up here somewhere in the Midwest failed, and the water in the impoundment, the whatever you want to call it, the dammed up lake, gone. And we're going to be fishing an area that is so it looks like a massive drought hit. It looks a lake went down to the size of a creek. And I have this footage in the background for you guys to kind of do like a before and after, but a tremendous amount of water is gone, and this ecosystem that was really interesting beforehand is, I don't know if it's going to be able to exist. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if the fish in there are going to be able to survive the winter. That's kind of my biggest concern, actually. But it's a really interesting spot, and I fished this spot for 2 days. One day I went in my raft, and one day I went wading with a fly rod. So you guys are going to be able to see gear fishing and also fly fishing in this video. And I actually catch larger fish on the fly rod, so that was pretty cool. But back to this dam. I think the high waters in the springtime must have somehow broken part of the dam or washed out part of the dam. I'm not entirely sure what happened. All I know is that it failed at some point, and it drained a huge body of water. There used to be largemouth, pike, perch, rock bass in this impoundment, and I think they have to be somewhere. I just don't know where they're at. The most interesting part about this lake that was drained is now is a creek is that there's flowing water. There's riffles. There's rocks that you're able to see. And in the olden days, it was just kind of a boring lake. So it's beautiful, even though it's kind of terrible. Terrible for the fish. I hope that they can find a way to overcome the challenges, because we're gonna have 6 months worth of ice coming on, and I don't know how or if the fish can survive. But that being said, let us go into this video, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. We catch fish on the snake lure. We catch fish on 9-inch musky flies. It's a really sick video. I loved it. It was fun fishing, but The land or the water is definitely devastated in this spot. Also, if you do know the name of the spot, please don't share that information. It probably doesn't need any more fishing pressure. But as we already have snow flying up here, we've already had 12 inches of snowfall. No one's going to be fishing out there anytime soon. So, with that being said, let's get straight into this video. Catch, release, wander. I hope you guys enjoy this one.
We're gonna try to go up there. All right, so I'm using this little jig right here, right in front of where the dam failed. The dam failed right here. Let's see if I can get a fish. Oh, there we go. That's the first fish. Oh, that's a pike. So there are fish in here. There are fish in here. That was a pike. That was cast number 3 right there. Oh, that's a fish. Oh, that guy. There's clearly some fish in here. Got my tail ripped off. Oh, I was thinking to myself, what would a fish want that's stuck in an environment like this, where they usually have so much area to cover and they're restricted and there's not a lot of feed? And I thought to myself, why don't we throw the snake at them? This is the perfect environment to have one of these fish blast a snake. So I'm gonna tie this on. This is gonna be the first cast with a snake. What do you guys think? First cast with a snake? Fish? I nearly guarantee it. Nearly guarantee it. First cast is gonna get destroyed. Come on, baby. Don't make me a liar. I guaranteed it. I nearly guaranteed it. Come on. This is so interesting. This water is just inches deep in some places. Rocks are coming out in some places, and there's a tiny little channel through here, but there's gonna be this big pool. And I'm hoping this pool has at least a foot or 2 or 3 of depth, because there has to be fish in here. Guaranteed they're gonna be fish in here, I think. Like I always say, I guaranteed, I think. I'm gonna have to get out and I'm gonna have to drag the raft. All right, guys, so I just got to the spot I wanted to get to. Took me a while to get out here, just because it was just so shallow and rocky. I mean, even where I'm at, super shallow, but I think there's more depth out here. I haven't taken a cast yet. I've been sitting here for a moment eating chocolate pretzels. I did see some fish action over here, and there was also a fish out there, so I know there are fish in this pool. I am gonna go out and I'm going to guarantee this guy right here. I want to guarantee that it's going to get bit on the very first cast, but I feel like that's a little bit of a dangerous game to be guaranteed the very first cast. So let's say in the first 5 casts, this is going to either get bit or catch a fish in the first 5 casts. But the truth is, I think it's going to be the very first cast. So, snake, do me proud. Come on. Come on, snake. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, there's a fish that rose right over there. You see that? That's where my next cast is going. Shoot. The first cast, not a bite. Second cast. All right, second cast. Come on. There we go. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, it's a nice one too. Gotta have faith in the snake, baby. Gotta have faith in the snake. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Okay, not a huge pike, but that pike just smashed a snake. Beautiful. Second cast, baby. Oh, I knew it would happen. Whoa. Oh, that's a fish. She's back. What are we looking at here? What is the little pike doing biting a snake? Just got a pike. Literally almost not as long as the lure itself. Micro pike. Nice fish. Great pike. Great pike. Check that out, guys. Actually, some decent ones in here. Nice. So there was a fish right there. There. Oh, she was on. Frick. What? It's not a, that's a perch. Oh. I just got a perch on a figure 8. What? My hooks need to be sharpened. Oh my gosh, are they dull. Holy smokes, those hooks are dull. All right guys, I'll be right back after I sharpen these hooks. Whew. Caught a fish. Unfortunately, I was not recording because I'm an idiot, but I just caught a fish, and after I got it in, I realized my hooks are so dull. I realized I had been losing a couple of fish, and so it's super important to have some kind of a hook file. And I know there's different theories on how to sharpen hooks. I always go against the hook point because that's the way I learned. Some people will tell you to go with the hook point. I think at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I think the big important thing about sharpening hooks though is that to test their sharpness, what I do is I go against my thumb, and if you go straight into your thumb, you're doing well. All right, got a new bait on, I got the camera rolling. Let's see if we can catch a fish. Sharpened my hooks. There we go, first cast. Nice. Knew I needed to sharpen my hooks. Sharpened my hooks and very first cast. There's a fish on there right now, it looks like. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, ridiculous, ridiculous. Did you see that? It was ridiculous. God, I love fishing. All right guys, I'm not sure if you can even hear me right now. There's a lot of wind. I might have to redo this at home, but this is our outro. I just hit a spot of service on the cell phone, texted my wife, and I said, hey, what's the weather looking like? And she told me I have about 1 hour until severe storms show up. So we are going to do our outro, and we're gonna get the heck out of here. There are fish out here, but I'm worried for these fish out here. The water's just too darn low, and I hope they can last the winter, and hopefully they find a way to get to some deeper water. But I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure what's going to happen up here with this dam. I'm not going to tell you guys where I'm at, obviously, but I am in the north, somewhere in the north. I have no idea if they're going to fix this dam or not. But it was a good day, the beginning of fall, and fish are still kind of somewhat active, so that's good. Didn't catch any bass today, which would have been cool, but I don't even know if there are bass in here, so who knows. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Fall's on the way, cold temperatures are coming, and hopefully we'll get out there and catch some more cool fish before the snow flies. So this is me again. I'm back out here. I was out here, I don't know, a week ago or so, and had the raft, and I realized it was a terrible decision. I had some footage that got lost because I was rushing and I forgot to hit film, I think. I don't know exactly what happened, but I got home and I couldn't find the footage. But what happened is there was a storm and it rolled in fast. And so I had to get out of there. So I decided to come back. I have my fly rod today. I got the old fly rod here. And I decided to see if I could get some pike on the fly. I think it's gonna happen. I definitely think it's gonna happen. There's some cool birds. There's some cool birds that are just right there. So anyways, I'm gonna get some drone shots. I'm gonna get some footage here, catch some fish, and then we're gonna head on home and hopefully we'll make a video out of this. So fly fishing and all of the good stuff. Let's get going. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. Let's get going. This is day 2. You see, you can see him coming. That's the thing. You can see him coming. Hey guys, I have never caught a fish on this fly. It's actually a musky fly. I think this thing is so beautiful. It's like my favorite fly to throw for muskie, even though I haven't caught one on it. I think there's a big pike right here that wants to chomp on this thing. Here goes. Whoa! Holy smokes! There we go. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha, baby. Huge. Just huge. Gosh, got one. Not a bad one. Wow. All right, guys, I think I'm calling it a night. The sun is going down. It's just beautiful. And I just got myself a really, really nice fish on the fly. That was a fly that custom tied by Dark Waters Fly Shop. I've wanted to catch a fish on that fly for a long time. It's just so beautiful. And got it done. Absolutely got it done. I feel bad for these fish though. With winter coming, I just don't know where they're gonna go. This water, you know, it might look like a lot of water out there, but that water's like only a couple feet deep. I don't know what's gonna happen when it freezes. Hopefully these fish can find somewhere deep to winter over. That's what we can hope at least. All right, guys. I think this video is over. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're one of my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining us on these adventures. If you're an old subscriber, you already know it, but you rock. Thanks so much, guys. Let's get going and catch these wander. I will see you in the next one.